Righto, it's been a while since the last episode. We've been pretty busy lately. We've been moving house, catching up with family, all that kind of stuff. Things are starting to settle down now, so we're ready to get back into it. So I'm going to start off with a nice easy one. I'm going to try and get a couple of crays today for lunch. So I'm going to chuck the kit on now. We've come in close to the back of the island, and it's nice and protected behind here. A few coral bommies laying around. We'll jump in and see if we can find one. Third one. Trifecta. Alright, so I managed to get all 3 crayfish, the western, the greenback or painted cray, and the ornate. Bit of difference between all 3 of them. This would be a good opportunity to take them home, do a taste test on the 3 different types, and then make a comparison between them. The wind's picking up now, we'll pull anchor and head on home. Phew! We've got the ornate here on the right, in the middle we've got the painted or greenback, and on the left here we've got the western rock lobster. Not that common up this high, but we found one, so it's a good opportunity now to do a comparison on all 3. You hear a lot of stuff on the internet about how people think some of them are rubbish to eat, some of them are heaps better and so on, but we'll do a comparison side by side today and put it all to the test. Obviously we're not going to get the textures the same, they're completely different aged crays, but taste wise we should be able to get a good comparison between the 3 of them. So I'll show you now how I like to tail the crays. There's a lot on them that you can actually eat. Obviously there's a lot of meat in the heads, in the legs, up here on the horns as well. But in this episode I want to show you how I take the tails off and remove the waste tube out of them. And yeah, we'll get them in the frying pan and we'll go from there. So first of all, we'll tail all 3 of them. We'll start with the big one here. If I get this on the second camera. So we'll start with the bigger ornate now. I just normally get a knife and just trim around the back of the tail, and then from there you can just twist it and then take out the tail. I'll put the head aside for now. Alright, so now we've got the tail off the cray. What we like to do now is remove the waste tube. One of the easiest ways to do it, just to grab the antenna off one of the crays, snap it at the base, and you should be able to use the antenna here to slide up the waste hole and then pull it back, and it should remove the entire waste tube. And now we'll split this one in 2. So to do that, I'll flip them back around. I use a sort of a good quality or heavy duty knife to be able to get through the shell. You've got to watch your hands here. Put it into the middle of the tail. And press down. Now, once you get it like that, just crack it back and forward. You should be able to get that open. So that's the tail in half now. So that's the ornate done. We'll go over and do the painted cray now. Do that the same way. Around the tail. Twist the tail to remove it. And then obviously again to get the waste tube out, use an antenna, put it in the back there and slide it out. That gets rid of the waste. We'll get this one in half. That's our painted in half. Now we'll go over and do the Western rock lobster now. So again, running the knife around the side, slip it open, remove the waste. So again, I'll do this close up on the other camera. Snap off the antenna, slide it in the back end, and then slide it out. It's not hard. This one here. And that's the western half. Now, it's pretty easy to see straight away that the western here is quite a wider meat. But once these all cook up, they'll all go white anyway. So I'm going to cook up a half of each one of these, and then we'll cook up in the frying pan and do a taste test on it. So let's get into that. Also had a few people ask where to grab the crays when we're actually diving for them now. They're pretty spooky, so you really want to try and grab them on your first sort of drop. The last place you do want to actually grab them is on their antennas here, because that's the first place that will snap. They're really brittle, and as soon as they start moving, that'll snap off and then you lose the cray. So places I like to go for is the horns at the front here. That's probably my first spot to actually line up and grab the cray. So it'll drop down when they're there. They've got their antennas out. You want to try and avoid their antennas because that's what they use to fill. So once you want to go in for the grab, come in, grab the horns, and that's about the best place to grab the cray for. If you can come in behind and scoop them up by the tail, is a good option. But yeah, definitely avoid grabbing them from here because 9 times out of 10 you'll lose them. So always aim for the horns. So what I'll do now is actually we'll roll some footage on some previous crays and that we've captured, and then it should give you a good look at how we actually approach the cray and grab them when they're facing you. So I'll roll that footage now, and then we'll get into cooking the crayfish.
Don't tell me why. I know you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on your making the waves. You and I will never be saved. Be saved. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down,
Right, I will start off with ornate. That can go in the pan. Always cook them shell side down first. Next going in is painted or greenback. And lastly is western. Okay, to take the flesh out of the shells, I keep it partially cooked. And when it's pulling away like that, all we do is roll it out with a fork. That's the rest of the flesh. It's as easy as that. All the flesh is out of the shell now and you're left with a nice clean tail. So again, I'll do that to all three of them. Put these ones here back onto the stove now and finish cooking them through. Put them back on the pan. Righto, time for the taste test. Western, painted, and ornate. Yeah, so there is a noticeable difference between sweetness. The Western Cray is definitely a sweeter flesh than the other two. Between the painted and the ornate, I would say that they're fairly similar in flavour. Has a bit more of a stronger cray flavour to it, but I wouldn't say it's a bad tasting flesh at all. It's still, to me, it tastes really nice, but if you're going for a really like the sweet texture without the crayfish taste to it, I would say definitely the Western's a little bit more mild taste. My favourite way to cook the crayfish would be in a satay sauce, so we'll do that quickly now. So the pan's warmed up again. In goes the cray. All we do now is add the satay sauce. Turn that heat down. Cover that with the lid now. We'll leave it for a minute or two and it should be good to go. Righto, so that's the satay cray mixture done. Super easy recipe. Just cook the cray tail up plain, get the flesh out of the tail, and then throw it through the satay sauce. Cook it for an extra couple of minutes and you're done. We'll give that one a test now. That is by far one of the best ways of eating cray. If you do enjoy satay, give it a go. I'm sure you'll like that one. Righto, that's it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, leave a comment below. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll try keep them coming now. So we'll see you on the next episode. Ew.